Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode is powered by Perfect Sports Nutrition. Today's video is a preview of the workouts and lessons that you will get at bazookatraining.com. If you like it, head over to the website bazookatraining.com, sign up, and get all these workouts. There's over 300 to learn from. All right, let's get into today's video. Boom! Welcome back to bazookatraining.com here in the home workout section. Today, we're focusing on our combinations to attack to the liver. But the first thing you need to know is, where is the liver? So if I'm in an orthodox position, which means my right foot is behind me, it's attacking with my left side. So I'm looking for my left hooks, I'm looking for my left switch kicks, or my left knees to get that liver. But how you get there is what the video is about. You gotta do it with class, a little bit of system, and this is what this video is going to teach you. Okay, so let's get right into our workout. If you need a little warm up, just pause the video, warm yourself up, but we're getting right into our technical rounds. So the first thing we want to do is we want to be able to move around our cone for a little bit, and what we're going to do is we're going to start just developing the jab at first. Okay, now I always say my jab and mixing my straight punches and movement around. So you want to be able to get your opponent's guard up. This is why when we start attacking the liver, we want to throw straight punches first, right? The most basic way, this is what round one is using the boxing, okay? So the easiest way is 1, 2, left hook to the liver, and I move around again, okay? So let's set them up. 1, 2 to the liver is one of the more easier ways. One that I kind of prefer, which I'll mix in, is I'll throw my jab, I'll feint with my rear side to load up my left hook to the liver, okay? The biggest mistake people make when attacking the liver is they don't load up the shot. So if I'm here jabbing and then I'm not loading up this little bit of my back foot pivot, I'm not going to generate the power to finish the liver, okay? So we're right now using our straight punches, 1, 2 liver shot, or I'm using my jab and my feints to load up again. Remember, when I load, I need to get on this back foot, okay? So here, load, I'm here. If I don't bring this back foot up and I stay long, I can't close that distance. So even if I throw a jab cross, my back foot needs to come up because I really want to step in deep to get that liver, okay? The other thing I need you to understand is when I throw my hooks, I know I don't have a target in front of me, but I don't want to throw my hook too round, okay? The liver is actually a little bit more in front, so it's almost part hook, part shovel hook, okay? And you find that nice little angle, okay? Finding that. Now, another type of combination with the boxing that I like to get for the liver is sometimes I like to throw a hard hook to the head first, okay? Where there's 1, 2, 3 to the head, you get your opponent to really defend the head, and that lets you reload to get to that. So, as you can see, I'm using my punches before the liver shot to get my opponent to bring their hands up. So heavy head punches, good straight punches, get them blocking up, then attacking off of it is gonna help. Now, the main thing you need to understand is it becomes predictable. We're kickboxers, we're doing MMA, right? So in these rounds, you have to kind of diversify the way you attack the liver. So this next round, we're gonna do the second part of this, is our second round, is going to be using our knees, okay? So after you've set it up with the hands, you don't want to go back there with the hands right away. You got to have some other options. So we're going to go attack. Remember, we're in orthodox right now, so I'm going to use my lead side knee, okay? So the one I'm going to work on, 1, 2, I can step knee, okay? I could 1, 2 switch knee to get to that liver, okay? Or I could even use my kick, use a feint step, and then step off and get the liver, okay? So let's move around our cone again. Let's find the different setups, okay? So the easiest one, 1, 2, step knee, helps me close my distance. If my opponent's close to me, 1, 2, I'll throw a switch knee depending on the distance, okay? Then I like to use my kicks as well. The kicks, because of my system here that we teach at Bazooka, we like to throw our right kick, especially that rear low kick. So after you throw that low kick, you're gonna have people wanting to block. So then you use that as a feint, control the hands, and then I can smack that knee to the liver. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch them up, find the different ones. And again, the more advanced you get with your combinations, I don't necessarily need to throw my right hand to set up the left side. That's kind of the more beginner way you learn to set it up. A lot of times what I would do is just use my lead hand as well, okay? So jab, jab into the switch, Okay, and then sometimes I might reference and use that rear hand to get back to the knee. Just I want you to remember the main thing, if you're switching or stepping to the knee, all depends on your opponent's distance. If they're moving backwards or they're far away, I'm gonna step to the knee. If they are close and we're fighting head to head, it might be a switch knee to that liver, okay? Now, just like round one, a lot of times I wanna get the guard up. So this is why a lot of times, sometimes I might throw a hard left kick here, maybe get them to lift their hand up, and then I'll switch again and get to the liver. Different setups. Just as in round one, we used a hard hook to the head, I can go hard hook to the head into a switch knee as well. Those are more unorthodox style combinations, but they work very well. Now we're gonna move into our third and final technical round, which is my personal favorite of attacking the liver, and that's using the legs. Now, I'm going to give you the basic way to do it, which most people are going to teach you. It's the jab cross into the switch kick to the liver, okay? Very important. Now, when you do this kick, don't always think about power round where you're switching and going too powerful. To attack the liver, all it needs is a little smack. So when I attack the liver, a lot of times, you see that little bit of that extension style. Because once you peck that liver with your instep, you can do some damage, okay? So let's start here. 1, 2, switch kick to the liver, okay? Now, my personal favorite one is using the jab with rhythm and tempo, and then I throw my switch kick off of the jab. That's my personal favorite. My second personal favorite is I love using my lead hand a lot. So I'll throw a jab into a power hook. Get this hand up, jab, power hook, and then I quickly switch underneath the liver, okay? So using the legs now. So you can see now you have a full system, whether you use your boxing, your knees, or your kicks are all attacking the liver. Now, usually when I see it, even at the highest levels, the UFC, if someone lands a good maybe left hook to the liver, they become so obsessed and focused on having to punch the liver, when in reality, change the angle, change the range. If I'm standing out here now, they're gonna be more relaxed protecting the liver. As soon as I go inside, you're gonna see them really protect it, okay? I need to diversify my attacking, and this is where using the different weapons really helps out, okay? So now for this last about 45 seconds, I want you to mix them up. So let's start like in round one, using our boxing first. Boom, 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 I find the liver, okay? I might double find the liver. Now I'm gonna transition into combinations to the left knee, okay? And now I go left knee combinations. Once I find the left knee, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer and throw some longer outside kicks, different combinations. And this is where you can get really good now at changing up the types of combination, but ultimately, I'm going to the liver, okay? Now, I'm gonna leave you on with some of the main points from today's video, okay? Diversify the attack to the liver. You're gonna land it more successfully. And by practicing using punch, kicks, knees, it's just gonna help you that much better, okay? Now, the other thing you need to do is build in feints, okay? You want your partner or your opponent reacting, okay? And with feinting, you confuse them even more, helps you get to that liver. And the last main point is sometimes you need to throw a strike really hard to the head, even though it's a setup shot, okay? The hard hook or the hard head kick, okay? It's just gonna get them to raise the hand, which allows you to get underneath to get that liver, all right? Hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you next time here at bazookatraining.com. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, one, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website's gonna give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're gonna be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.